Yo, so we're one day closer to trade deadline, and today, this Tuesday, on February the 8th, we got two trades that happened. One, Portland slash, wow, I forgot. Portland slash New Orleans, and we got the Pacers slash the Kings. And I'm coming here just to talk about it. What are you YouTube family? It's your boy Rob, and I'm back with another video, another Rob and the Mike video, where I come on here and talk my shit about some shit that, you know, I just be spewing some random shit that comes to the top of my head. Sometimes I make sense, sometimes I don't make sense, and that's fine. I'm just here to give my opinion on the shit that happens in the NBA. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build something great, and we cannot do that without your help. Also, leave a like. It helps build the channel a like. It helps build the channel a lot. I talk too fast. I gotta slow down sometimes. But let's get straight into it. So the first trade we got is the Blazers and the Pelicans. You know, it was a nice trade. Let me read it all. We got Blazers getting Josh Hart, Thomas Satoransky, Nickeil Walker-Alexander, Didi Loop. I don't know how to say his last name, but Didi, the 2022 projected first. I'm curious. I'll say that later. And 2 second-round picks. Pelicans get CJ McCollum, Larry Nance, and Tony Snell. I'll start out with the Pelicans. I like that they got CJ. I think CJ is a good of course, he's a good player. We all know that. But I think he's a nice fit with that team because, you know, B.I. really your point forward over there in a sense. Like, he's your guy. He's your guy that gets the ball, makes the reads, gets the offense settled. So I like that being him. You know, also they got Devontae Graham over here. I'm praying that they don't run a Devontae Graham and CJ McCollum lineup, because that's gonna be a nightmare. Like, oh my god, I hope I don't see that. But I like that team. I'm pretty sure CJ's on contract for another 2 years, maybe, or a year. I'm not really sure. So I like what the Pelicans did, you know. And moving for Josh Hart. I'm pretty sure Josh Hart was only on a 1-year extension from his rookie deal. He was on his last year. He was going to become an unrestricted free agent next year, if I'm not mistaken. So they moved on from him. Make sure they get something in return. That's smart for them. They also added Larry Nance. Larry Nance is a good defender. I think when fully healthy, you know, he'll be a backup to Zion, and that's a nice little lob threat and a good defender that you can run at your 4 to 5. You know, so it was a nice for the Pelicans. You know, I always question the Pelicans front office after what they was doing with Zoe last season and just how they handle Zion and all the shit that they do. But getting CJ and Larry Nance, Tony Snell as well, it's not bad. That's pretty good moves. You give him Nickeil, who is definitely one of the most disappointing players this year. One of the most disappointed players for some this year. Some have him being most improved. I didn't, because I already knew when I was watching him last year when Zoe was here. I'm like, bro, Nickeil is cool. He has bright moments, but I don't know if he's consistent enough to really like be a like elite. Not even an elite player, just like a Shea, like an Anfree, like a Reese. We're gonna talk about him later. Like he's not like that. He's just a regular. He's like a regular hooper, you know. Like he can get a bucket, but he's just not consistent. That's all it is. So got rid of him. So yeah. Now on to the Blazers. You know, I'm still trying to figure out they trying to rebuild the team around Dame, but like the pieces they have added aren't better than the pieces they got rid of, nor do they have the potential, right? Like there's no, we talked about this on the podcast that just dropped today as well. Go watch that. There's no like there's no star. Like Nickeil's not a star. Eric Bledsoe's not a star, of course. Justin Winston's not a star. Keon Johnson is still unproven. We don't really know what he's like. Josh Hart is good role player. I like him. He's a very good player. He's like a Norman Powell in a sense, not with a creative style, but more in the 3-and-D kind of player. So I get that, but other than that, like Nickeil is like an offset of Anfree, and Anfree's just going to star like potential. I don't know. I don't think the Blazers are really like, they're making trades, but they're not getting like star player. Like, if they got Ben Simmons, that's different. But they're not getting any, like, star player in return. They're not getting a pick from, like, a bottom-seeded team. Like a fucking Rockets. Or, like, they're not getting picks like that. They're getting just, like, basic lottery picks. I think could hit on, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. That's where the lottery pick becomes. I don't know. I mean, the protected pick. I don't know if it's a top 3 protected, a top 5 protected, top 10 protected, or just a lottery protected. I hope it's not a lottery protected because the Pelicans are going to be a lottery team this year. Even if they do make the play-in, I don't expect them to win the play-in. So they'll still be a lottery team. So, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Time to move on to the Sacramento Kings and the Pacers. So the Pacers deal is the Pacers and Kings deal. It had Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, and Justin Holiday, my guy, for Tyrese Halliburton, my guy, Buddy Hield, my guy, and Tristan Thompson. Now, this one really got me to really come on here and make this video because I'm like, man, not Reese. How did you trade to Reese? Out of all the people on your team, you added Reese? And I understand, but I don't understand. Like, Tyrese Halliburton is really good, right? He's a really good player. I mean, he's been averaging nice numbers, but he was doing his job while De'Aaron is out. Even when De'Aaron is there, he's like the bright spot of the team. He's been the brightest spot of the team this season, and so them trading him was so confusing. Now I understand you have to trade like a nice player like Reese for an all-star and Sabonis, but I thought it was going to be De'Aaron simply because I don't even know when I'm watching him. Like, I don't even think De'Aaron wants to be there to say, right? I don't think he's like. I just don't know if he was your dude. I think it would have been better, personally to me, for the Kings. I think it would have been better to keep Reese over De'Aaron. Bro, you have him probably for the same thing because you just extended De'Aaron, but I don't know. Reese is nice, boy. Reese is a guy, bro. He's a guy. Nice pick and roll player. Oh man, he does his job. He shoots that ball. He plays good defense. Like, bro, he's really nice. He's up there with like nice players like LaMelo and Kate. Like, he's a really good player. Like, it's crazy. So that's very surprising me. But I understand that you gotta do moves like that to get an all-star. It's a bonus. But other than Reese, let's talk. De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. Interested to see how that works because, De'Aaron Fox. Speaking of his game, he don't really have a 3-ball like that, not like others. So I'm interested to see how that works between them. Sabonis kind of got a 3-ball, but he'll hit like 3 one game and then won't hit a 3 for the next 2. So he's a really iffy. He's more of a mid-range post player than like a pick and pop kind of player, They still got Marvin over there, so Marvin's still gonna come off the bench unless they think about going Sabonis at the 5. But they still have Rashawn Holmes, so unless they're planning on moving Rashawn Holmes in the next couple of days, which I don't think they should do because Rashawn Holmes is a real energizing player, I don't know what they're going to do. I'm very interested to see what the Kings' direction is. It's still confusing, just like the Blazers, how they plan on building the team now around De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. Going to the Pacers, man, I ain't going to lie to you. The Pacers definitely let us know that they're officially rebuilding, which is nice because they got a young player for their all-star. Nice young player for their all-star. And yeah, so there's I don't know about the starting lineup, but their backcourt at least is going to be Malcolm Brogdon and Chris Halliburton. Buddy Hield to me is like a replacement. He's like a better version of Justin Holiday. Both are 3-and-D kind of players, but less D. Pause. Less D from Buddy Hield. Pause. I'm excited for the light-skinned duo over there that they just built. I mean, their bench is going to be crazy. I mean, their bench kind of, it's going to be nice, Like I said, they're going to have Malcolm, Reese. I don't know who their 3 is going to be. I don't know who their 4 is going to be. Shit, I don't know who their 5 is going to be. I don't know that stuff. But I do know that off the bench, you're going to have like a Buddy Hield. You still got Chris Durante. That's really all I remember on this Pacers team. That's upsetting. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I think the trades weren't bad so far, but they're cool trades. I like them, and I like that I got to come on here and talk some shit about the trades before trade deadline. Hopefully, there's more trades that happen. And yeah, I'm not gonna keep you on any longer. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys leave a like. It helps build the channel a lot. I said that earlier. It really does. Like, leave a like. Like, we usually get about 5 to 8 likes. One day I want to see 10 likes. That would be dope. But that's up, that's up to y'all. You feel me? 10 likes and subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Trying to build something great, and we cannot do that without your help. And I'm out. Peace.
The sounds are blended together.